Calm before the storm. Welcome everybody. It's time for the it's time for the MCORL right here on Prodigy Racing Network. I'm your head commentator Nicholas Koskin, and welcome to Phoenix International Raceway, home of today's ridiculously named race once again. The dive bombing at Phoenix 400 here at this beautiful racetrack, not very far from the city of Phoenix. Technically, it's located in Goodyear, but I guess we'll just say that it's in Avondale, I guess. So, just going to run through the points real quick as we head into round number 8 out of 20 rounds. We're almost to the halfway point of the season, and this week will start the first week of a 4-week-long West Coast Swing Challenge, of which there's an entirely different point system for this. But anyway, the winner, the champion of this West Coast Swing will get 10 extra points in the main standings. Basically, sorry. And if the driver gets DSQ'd. If he gets DSQ'd, they'll lose all points toward the challenge system. Toward the challenge system. Once again, 10 extra points in the standings if you win the bonus challenge here. So that is going to be a 4-race long event. Kind of think of it as like a separate, I guess the way I could probably draw is this could be similar to the FedEx Challenge in the NASCAR Mexico Series. But the races that will make up this calendar will be this Phoenix race, then the Esquema de Apostas 400 in Las Vegas, then the Long Beach Grand Prix, and then the Thank You Auto Club 400 in Auto Club next week. So that should be pretty self-explanatory. We still got about a minute remaining of happy hour. Ryan Santana is having a stroke. Speaking of which, let's take a look at your qualifying order, brought to you by Middle Road Energy. Ryan Santana and Nicholas Badimlich will be starting on the first row of the grid today, followed by Arya Carmona, Robbie Gilvin, Joshua Clements, and Victor Delgado III will be starting on the third row of the grid. Victor Delgado III and Flandre Wilson will be on the fourth row. Making sure John Hutto, I thought that was his name, starting alongside the 14 of James Hammond, sorry. After that, you got the 49 of Anthony Vegas alongside, making sure that was his right name, Alexander Vegas, alongside our favorite driver, LKP. After that, we still have potential starters here, Carl Childress, Ethan Mingalelli, and Phil Parker, although they have not set a time. Arthur Xavier did race last week, however, I do not know if that's going to be the case today. The format for this race will be very simple. As explained in the driver's meeting, it's just basically going to be the same thing. Give me 1 second as I have to kind of restart something here. But the format will be the same thing. It will be just regular old MCORL racing. Oh, crap. Hold on a second. So, while I grab the admin key real quick, let me just run you through. Basically, it's two cars for an accident, basically. 2 cars for an accident. They'll get 2 restart attempts. Really not much has changed there. I mean, it's not really going to change from race to race, let's be honest here. Frick. So, hold on 1 second. Well, crap, I need the admin key. Well, that's great. So just give us 1 second here as we figure out what the hell I'm going to do here. False alarm. Okay. So with that being said, I had to rejoin because my ping is kind of not good right now. So we are 20 seconds away from the race start, which means we are just in time for our tradition here at the PRN, which is the race starting command. So let's head down to the field for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Yeah, there we go. We got it just in time for the command, and let's see if these drivers can survive here in the desert in Phoenix. We got pretty sizable field here, actually. Even though this track does take a little bit of a toll on resources, it can definitely provide a pretty good show here. Uh-oh, Ethan Mingalelli coming in a little too hot there, but we got multiple drivers here ready to go. 13 drivers participated in Happy Hour. Arthur Xavier is not in this race, so don't worry about him too much. Coming to the green. Green flag in the air here for the Send It at Phoenix 400. Ryan Santana getting it started off in the turn 2. There goes number 31 of Nicholas Budimlich in the 31. He's one of the drivers that have some of the nicest paint schemes in the field here. By the way, we are very sorry about this. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. It normally does not do this. So you will see drivers moving side to side in places they shouldn't be. Nicholas Budimlich will cleanly lead the first lap. He's got about a 3/10 gap over the 19 of Ryan Santana. Oh, this is just going to be fan-freaking-tastic. Probably won't be able to have proper onboard views. But here comes Ryan Santana, diving down to the inside as our internet is screaming for just whatever it has left. And my ping is 169. It has never been this way. So this is, thanks, Spectrum. You're screwing me. You're screwing me. And then I got the IFAR race later tonight. This is just going to be fan-friggin-tastic. Now that was not lag. I was closing a program. Shoot, I didn't even think to close metal. That might have something to do with it. We do have a yellow here that there is smoke. We have some drivers slowing down here. I should probably stop raging at my computer, and I should actually investigate what brought out our first caution of the day. And surprise, surprise, it's Ethan frickin' Mingalelli. Flandre Wilson was involved in it too. We had a little slight cutout there. I don't know what happened there. But that is what brings out our first yellow of the day. Let's go on board with Phil Parker, the unfortunate victim of this. Oh, it wasn't even Ethan. It wasn't even Ethan's fault. Flandre Wilson. If you see that just a little bit here, Flandre Wilson just lost it a little bit coming up. Yep, that was. Well, damn. I'm sorry for yelling at Ethan Mingalelli for that. That was not his fault. Flandre Wilson just got a little. That was nobody's fault there. Flandre just got a little bit loose off the corner. I am so sorry, Ethan. We got pit stops coming up here for the first caution of this race. So that is what was causing the lag. I forgot to close metal. I was in the middle of a row football practice earlier, and I was getting clips so that I don't get called a bad player. So I can prove to everybody that I'm better than you. But that is way off topic here. So Robbie Gilvin, Aria Carmona. Never mind. Robbie Gilvin's heading into pit road, so this top 3 is going to change. My phone is dead, and I don't have the roster. Not like it'd be updated anyway. But Aria Carmona. Where is he? Alexander Vegas. I'm probably going to remember. I'm going to try to remember that. And then James Hammond is your top 3. LKP and Ryan Santana round out the rest of your top 5 here. And this will most likely be the top 5 that we restart with. Unless the 1, 49, 14, 65, or 19 blow up. And Ryan Santana's car stops working like a McDonald's ice cream machine. Speaking of McDonald's, this is the only McDonald's scheme in the field today. That is sad. We usually have two McDonald's schemes here, but I don't think Thomas Troxel is here. Well, it's the closest thing you're going to get, Heinz tomato ketchup. Battle of fast food here, McDonald's versus Hunt Brothers. We'll be going green most likely next time by here, as they are getting 2x2 here. DSRA manually gets the caution lights here, so the pace car's lights turn off when they're about ready to go green. MCORL lines them up. It feels like IFAR is the only one that doesn't have a cue for the broadcaster when they're about to go green, so you kind of have to take a guess. So once again, row 1, Alexander Vegas and Aria Carmona. Looks like Aria is going to have the outside lane off the choose cone here. Ryan Santana will be on the outside, or on the inside of the 14 of James Hammond. And in row 3, Victor Delgado III and Joshua Clements, not Jeremy Clements. He is an Xfinity Series driver. Although that'd be pretty freaking cool if one of these drivers end up in the Xfinity Series. But I don't know them personally, but I have my doubts that they're that rich. Coming to the start-finish line. Green flag this time. Aria's the control car. Green flag in the air here in Phoenix. 3 wide for second place. Now it's 3 wide for third as they enter turn number 2. What almost went 4 wide. Now 3 wide toward the middle here. Ryan Santana is still phasing in and out even with a better ping. Oh, we got one loose. Hard crash. Hard crash for the next gen car. Huge crash. And 1 car into the catch fence. John Hutto went into the catch fence a la Aria Carmona at Daytona. And the caution is out for the second time today. And a terminal damage to the 99 of John Hutto. That Francis Marion University Toyota is probably going to be headed to the garage. John Hutto all torn up. It seems like everybody else made it out alive. I'm not going to say unharmed. I'm going to probably just say that they made it out alive. Alexander Vargas with some minor damage to his right side. So let's see what brings out caution numero dos here in Phoenix. I think Ryan Santana had a part to play in it. Yep, he did. Alexander Vargas. I probably would have benefited from looking at Alex, at what the camera focuses on Alex, but just take a look from the restart here. Alex. So they go 3 wide here. I think this is about when they start getting that chain reaction here, because Ryan Santana, he's trying to, now you got to remember, he's trying to, yeah, he took out the 49 there. Just kind of phased in and out. I don't think that 49 was able to see him. Now, I don't know if that's a me problem or if Alex saw the same thing that I did. So we're going to probably, I'm going to have to ask him about that, or he'll have to confirm it in the chat, but let's go on board with Vargas, or Vegas, sorry, not Vargas, god dang it. Oh! And poor Robbie Gilvin, that's the #1 thing, too. 49, and John Hutto may have gotten the worst of it there, but still feel bad for that 69 car. I would believe that's his teammate. They have similar number fonts, but I actually don't know. Let's go on board with Hutto. Well, if you're going to get T-boned, at least get T-boned from the passenger side. But John Hutto takes a horrendous ride into the catch fence, and that will end his day. That was at about lap number 9, lap 8. And John Hutto is into pit road here. They have not doubled up yet. But we now have 68 laps to go here in the desert, and Aria Carmona is phasing in and out. Okay, my ping is still not in a good spot. So I don't know what that could be from. I mean, I closed metal. And again, Aria Carmona's got a freaking 500 ping. So that's probably not helping anything either. Well, everybody's ping is a little bit off, though. That's the thing. So I don't know if they're just, if that's just a server thing or if it's Ethan Mingalelli and Flandre Wilson having some shenanigans down there, and pretty sure some of you thought I was going to say something else. I hope not. They will be 2x2 here as Ethan Mingalelli is having a seizure. It's hard to tell if that is if that's Ethan, because he's got a pretty high ping himself, but I wonder if the driver's individual ping has something to play in it as well as mine. So I got nothing open on Opera, so I don't. Maybe that has something to do with it. I guess we'll find out in the IFAR race if Opera GX is also causing some issues for me, because I recently installed that browser yesterday, so. Still of unknown quantity. Victor Delgado and Arya Carmona, Ethan Mingalelli and Joshua Clements, and Flandre Wilson and Carl Childress, your first 3 rows here. Green flag back in the air here in Phoenix. Mingalelli and Wilson will drop down to the bottom. Victor Delgado goes to block your current at DSRA points leader, and he'll spin around Martinsville style, takes out poor Carl Childress, and James Hammond will run into the back of him as well. And we have a caution here. This is going to be our third caution of the game, or sorry, of the race. I got football on the mind here still, but the field is frozen here. Arya Carmona, Joshua Clements, Ethan Mingalelli, Flandre Wilson, and probably Phil Parker. Now my question is, how in the hell did Phil Parker get back up into the top 5? And how is that 99 car still on the racetrack? That car was smoking like a freaking chimney after that second caution. And John Hutto, on top of that, is only 1 lap down. He might get his lap back here, and he does. But I don't know if that car is still going to be competitive here. LKP donning the rookie stripes here with a bit of a Kevin Harvick paint scheme here. Then again, I'm just now noticing this, that LKP has had Kevin Harvick schemes all season. He had a Busch Light car, which Kevin Harvick. He has a Hunt Brothers car with a Busch Light logo on the quarter panel, also Kevin Harvick. Wouldn't be surprised if I haven't really checked out much of his schemes, but I wouldn't be surprised if he also has a Mobile One scheme in there somewhere. I'm going to check the opponent manager after this. I'm going to look like an idiot. Coming down pit road, pole sitter Ryan Santana, also I believe your points leader. 69 Robbie Gilvin, Nicholas Badimlich, Carl Childress. He better be coming into pit road after that. James Hammond, I'm sorry. Good freaking lord. Thinking, what's even worse is that is Olivia Hammond's dead name, so I'm so sorry about that. It's probably why I keep calling him Jacob, but anyway. Robbie Gilvin, first one out of pit road here. I thought we had a crash, but I guess it must have just been the Camping World logo. So your top 5 here has not really changed. Arya Carmona, Joshua Clements, Ethan Mingalelli, Flandre Wilson, and Phil Parker are still your top 5. And now let's take an update at your fastest lap here, presented by Middle Road Energy. Right now, that honor belongs to Ryan Santana with a 27.053. Right now, Robbie Gilvin has a 27.207. He's in second place. And after that is Nicholas Budimlich with a 27.284. Phil Parker and Victor Delgado III round out the top 5 with a 27.476 and a 27.490. That is your Middle Road Energy fastest lap of the race. And if this was a Budweiser All-Star Series race, we would call that our Xfinity 10G fastest lap. Faster than 10G. If this isn't a Budweiser race, but speaking of which, it's returning Monday and Tuesday. We're finally finishing out the friggin' season. Ugh. I do have some sim races before then, so I have some Cars Tour races on Monday and Tuesday. But anyway, green flag back in the air. And, oh, they wanted to take it 3 wide. Joshua Clements on the bottom, trying to keep it away from the Scottish Sabre in the 23. 3 wide for 4th toward the middle of that there. Ryan Santana, your current fastest lap, trying to get himself in prime position to take over the spot here. Go figure, John Hutto's having some problems. We got yellow flag here. So what happened? Arthur Xavier is talking about cooldowns. But I wonder what brought out our second yellow here. Well, there's smoke right there, but that doesn't tell me much. Oh, of course, it's Carl. Looked like a pretty nasty one, too. So this happened right here on the restart. Oh, LKP got spun around. That ended up clipping Carl. And then there's John Hutto, who's already had a rotten day. He's involved in that one as well. So that's what's going to bring out our second caution. Or our fourth caution, actually. Well, that's their first mistake, trying to send it 4 wide there. LKP got in a little too hot there. Got spun by the 49. And that just caused an entire chain reaction. So let's see. Yeah, the 49 just kind of... I'm not going to say he dumped him because he didn't, but... that was still not a good situation to be in. Carl Childress involved in this one now, and let's go on board with him. That's a weird sound. Let's go on board with LKP. Wherever he is. There he is. Well, at least he was able to get it spun back around. I want to go on board with the 45. Now, I'm not in the team speak, for obvious reasons, but I'm willing to bet that when Alexander Vargas saw that 65 car, when he saw LKP just dive bomb the corner, I bet he was going, what the fuck was that? That'd be pretty funny if he was, though. Should be going green next time by, as they are starting to get into the choose cone here. Looks like Joshua Clements will be taking the inside. Arya Carmona will be on the high side. Row 2, Flandre Wilson on the inside. Ethan Mingalilli on the outside. Row 3, Ryan Santana on the bottom. Robbie Gilvin on top. Now there's thoughts in my head that I am probably going to end up throwing up too. So that's great. The way that was worded, that is not something I would like to see. Well, it's not complete Toyota domination. We got 2 Chevys and a Ford here. So right now it is multi... The only class we're missing in the top 5 is Dodge, but Victor Delgado is all the way in the back of the pack here. Carl Childress, LKP, John Hutto still in the race here. Green flag back of the air here in Phoenix, and Arya Carmona takes off like a rocket ship. She is faster than the Samsung phone, though. I'll tell you that much. I should know I own one. Into the wall goes the 84. Ryan Santana's going to have a run entering the dog leg here. Coming into turns 3 and 4 here in Phoenix. And Flandre Wilson under serious attack by the Happy Meal himself, Ryan Santana. Santana on the bottom. He's got the grip he wants here. He's making it stick. Joshua Clements is wishing that 19 would back off just a little bit. They're into the wall, though. And here comes Nicholas Budimlich getting underneath the 33. Should probably keep an eye on these guys in case they kill each other. Not really any... Oh, Carl Childress is around, but nobody cares about him. If a caution comes out, we should take a look at that wreck, but Carl is around. We got one in the pits. It's Phil Parker. Ryan Santana is losing time to Arya Carmona, especially with Joshua Clements right behind him. Robbie Gilvin trying to get past that 23 Flandre Wilson. She is trying to defend the best she can. A lot of these Chevrolets right now, I mean, it's a battle to see who's going to get Chevrolet supremacy in this race. So now we have Toyotas in the top two, but if that 31 car can get past Robbie Gilvin, it's going to be Chevrolets rounding out the top five. Side by side going through the dog leg. Robbie Gilvin on the bottom. Nicholas Budimlich and that Coca-Cola Chevy right on the top here. Robbie Gilvin. Exide battery sponsorship. Looks like he's run out of juice there as he will let the 31 by. Take a look at our helicopter view. Brought to you by the Los Santos Police Department. I'm just joking. Just what a camera angle, though. I love the spectator camera here in Phoenix, too. I don't know how much you guys like it, but it gives you kind of a bit of a sense of how far apart these drivers are. Although Ryan Santana is starting to build a gap here to Arya Carmona. Oh, we got smoke! And the catch-up car is around, and that is one car. Ethan Mingalelli hard into the 14. What in God's name was that? Black flagged that 33 car. There is no way he did not see him. Doesn't look like a yellow's out. The 14 car is just stuck on the racetrack. Ethan Mingalelli should have saw him. Let's take a look at what happened. They're not going to call a yellow, I don't think, so we got to make this quick. 14 car, he's drifting down the racetrack. Here they come right here. Coming in through the dog leg. 3, 2, 1. Where is he? Okay, there. He should be coming up here. Look at that. Boom. It's like he didn't even know he was there. 14 car, that is James Hammond. Hopefully he's okay, but he is out of this race. Realistically, that probably should be a... They need to look into that. They need to look into that after this race. So it looks like James Hammond was disqualified from the race. And that's why he was stuck on racetrack. Carl Childress heading down to the bottom, trying to avoid the leaders. Arya Carmona and Ryan Santana now getting into a mix here. The number 5 of Phil Parker now becoming a bit of a concern for the leaders here. We might have a battle for the lead brewing here. Ryan Santana, he's got a pretty good run going into turn 3. If Arya Carmona doesn't lag him out here... Oh, Carmona! She's around into turn 4. Ryan Santana will take the lead. That's a spin from the top 3. Is that going to be a yellow? Nope, I guess that's just an IFAR rule. And they'll keep it green. Nicholas Budimlich will move into second. Robbie Gilvin third. Right now as it stands, John Hutto, Carl Childress, and Phil Parker are one lap down. The only retiree so far is James Hammond. LKP got into the wall just a little bit there coming into the dog leg. Ryan Santana's got a chance to get up to Phil Parker here, so let's see if he can take advantage of it. Basically, they're pretty spread out here, kinda. Not really much to talk about in terms of the race here. That battle is going to take a long time to manifest here, so Ryan Santana, the lap car could give him some problems here. Phil Parker, if he doesn't move out of the way, could probably ignite this race once again, but as it stands, Nicholas Budimlich, he is closing the gap here on the 19, though, so that could potentially be a battle for the lead coming up within the next couple of laps. Also, yes, I know we still have the Gen 4 sound pack from DSRA on. I'm sorry. Oh, Budimlich into the wall there. I've hit that wall just the amount of times I've run here. I've tried to do races at this specific track. The amount of times I have hit that wall coming off into the dog leg, I'm just like, no. No, thank you. You're better off just putting a concrete barrier, like, right smack dab in the middle of the racetrack. Ryan Santana has the draft of the 5. That could be good news here for Nicholas Budimlich. So let's see here if that... Let's go on board with the Shaw and... What does that say? Either way, we got a battle coming up now. Coca-Cola onboard camera there. That was a nice ride there with the 31. Ryan Santana's got a chance here. He'll move to the bottom. Nicholas Budimlich is going to have a chance to take the lead away from that McDonald's Camry. Well, just like a McDonald's Happy Meal, I'm pretty sure that this battle is making his heart race right now. That 19 car is holding on for dear life. That 31 car, usually Coca-Cola and McDonald's go together like peanut butter and jelly, but right now they're not mixing very well. Right there on the bottom, the 31's got a small run. Can he make it count going into turn 1? We are almost at the halfway mark. We're not very far. I don't know when the halfway mark is, and my phone is dead, so I can't calculate it. Or if it's not dead, it's on life support. Nope, it's dead. Now we might have a third place, might actually be throwing himself into the mix now. Look at that 69 car. 39 to go here in Phoenix. So far, it's been a fantastic race, but even admittedly a little bit dry heading into the mid part of the race. Ryan Santana is phasing in and out once again. I do not know if that is a me problem or if that's a him problem. Judging how that is and how he is moving down to the bottom, it looks to be a him problem. Nope, never mind. He hasn't dropped down to the bottom. It is still him in the lead. If I'm not the only one seeing him lag, then that 31 car might be a little bit nervous. Ryan Santana continues to hold on to lead, but the 31 has noticeably backed off the 19 a little bit. So I'm kind of wondering if the 31's also seeing that 19 glitch out a little bit. I'm going to take that with a grain of salt, though. 37 laps to go here. So far, been a really good race. And right now, we are watching the battle between Nicholas Budimlich. Oh, there we go. LPK dropping down to the bottom. Or LKP, I'm sorry. Leonardo Cole-Pomble. And here we are. This is going to be the battle we've been waiting for. Side by side going into turn 1. And Budimlich will clear the 19. But that 19 can still do a crossback here going into the dogleg. Hanging tough here, the 19. Robbie Gilvin's gotten past the lap car, so that could open up a chance for the third place car here. Nicholas Budimlich is pitting, so Ryan Santana will take the lead back here, and he will lead the lap number 43 here in Phoenix. And Robbie Gilvin, just as I predicted, now he's inserting himself into this battle as well. They got to be getting a little bit low on fuel here. LKP is the last one to lap down. Right now, he is in the top 10. So right now, 9th on up is pretty much solidified, once they cycle out, I suppose. You're watching the MCORL on PRN. Right now, in case you're just tuning in, Ryan Santana, currently your race leader. So far, I believe he has led the most laps. He spun Aria Carmona, who is right now dealing with 7th place. She is not where she wants to be. Right now, she is stuck behind John Hutto, but right now she's coming into pit road, so I guess she doesn't really have to deal with that. Ethan Mingalelli coming in for his stop as well. I believe this is their first green flag stops of the day. They did pit under caution on that first yellow. Flandre Wilson and Alexander Vegas coming out of their stalls here. Robbie Gilvin in the second place still. He's got the 5 of Phil Parker, matching him on pace somewhat here. He's been able to keep the pace despite being a lap down. And everybody is a lap down right now except for the top 4. Aria Carmona, the last one on the lead lap. Ryan Santana has yet to pit. He'll get around Carl Childress on the inside here. Mountain Dew. Well, would you look at that? Joshua Clements is now in the 3rd place as a result of the pit stops coming up. And Ryan Santana still has yet to pit. 69 also staying out. And the 84 staying out. So let's see. Maybe we'll see a stop coming up shortly, but... Oh, it lost it a little bit coming out of the corner. Lost the back end. He'll save it, though, but that will give Joshua Clements all the time he needs to get to the back bumper of the 69 car. Not pitting yet. Top 4 still the last ones on the lead lap. The number 12 car belonging to Victor Delgado. He's the last one on the lead lap, but he's a couple cars back from getting lapped. Joshua Clements will get right on past the 69 car. And that Ally Chevrolet is going to move into second. John Hutto moving down to the bottom below the apron here. Ryan Santana, is he finally going to come in? No, he's not. But Victor Delgado is. He'll be a lap down. So the top 3, right now, the only ones on the lead lap. Everybody but the leaders have pitted here. We have 29 laps to go here in Phoenix. Clements and Gilvin. Looks like they're slowing down for pit road here. Ryan Santana is staying out. Oh, never mind. They're not slowing down. They're just slowing down for the corner. I thought they were slowing down for pit road there. Just sounded like they were slowing down a little bit more than they normally would. 28 to go here in Phoenix. Coming up later tonight, IFAR is heading out. We're trading the desert for another desert as they head to Australia. Calder Park, Melbourne will be tonight for the Australian night race. That is once again tonight at 10 o'clock here on Prodigy Racing Network. Or 10:30. Up, Carl Childress is off into the corner there. 1 car accident. I believe they will keep it green. And it might have been a racing incident here. We'll have to... nope, never mind. Arthur tricked me there. Yep. That's how this goes. Got down too low into the apron, and he lost the back end. So just a routine spin there for Carl. It wasn't even a spin. He was able to stop the car from going completely around. So Ryan Santana has finally decided to pit. He is into pit road. A little bit of right side damage to boot. Looks like Robbie Gilvin also pitted here. So right now your leader is the 84. But he's coming down into pit road with... oh, this will be a race into pit road. Robbie Gilvin and Joshua Clements right now racing to their stalls here. This will be an incredible battle to see who's going to be first one out of pit road. I think Ryan Santana is still going to be your leader after this is all said and done, but the 69 is going to be the second one into the stall. I think he might have just barely been edged out by Joshua Clements here, so we're just going to have to see. They're getting 4 tires and fuel here, it appears. You kind of at this stage in the race, this track can wear your tires down, especially with how hot the track can get. Obviously, it's Arizona. And they're out of pit road, the 84. First one out of pit road here in Phoenix, and there is Victor Delgado on the top side here. People are going to start reclaiming their lap here. Ryan Santana just now entering the dog leg. And Joshua Clements is your race leader here. Or is it Nicholas Budimlich? We made the same mistake last round, I believe. Nicholas Budimlich is currently listed as your leader. I do not know if he is pitted yet. I believe he has, but I'm not quite sure. Well, Victor Delgado is right now trying to stay on the lead lap if he can. Or no. No, he's not even on the lead lap. He's just trying to keep himself from going 2 down here. So that might be an issue. Wait, no, I'm stupid. No, Nicholas Budimlich already passed him, so he's a lap down. He's fine, never mind. I'm just an idiot. Sorry, guys. But Nicholas Budimlich holding on. If he hasn't pitted yet, then he's either really smart and just hanging himself out a little bit more, or he's really stupid. I guess we'll find out if he runs out of fuel within the next couple laps. Or if he just got, maybe he just got fuel and no tires, which is also kind of a stupid move, because if Formula 1 has taught us anything, I don't think I could look after these tires anymore. I mean, tire conservation is kind of a hard thing to do in these sim racing games. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, but good luck keeping after those tires, especially when you're 57 laps into the race here and have only pitted for fuel. If I'm correct, maybe he did pit. Maybe he's just completely stomping everybody here, but Ryan Santana has still not caught up to that top 3. We have some smoke and a little bit of a spin. I am wondering who that was. I have a suspicion that it was either Carl or LKP. But somebody spun. Those were fresh. That was fresh smoke. Oh, it was Phil Parker. Oh, whoa. Yeah, 1-car accident there. Phil Parker. I think he just intentionally Dale Earnhardted himself. Yeah, no, he said, screw this, I'm out of here. So that's another DNF. Phil Parker becomes the 13th car to finish here. He is the 2nd car to crash out. Ryan Santana currently still holding on to 4th place. Your MCORL Indianapolis 500 winner. Thought he had a good pit strategy going on by trying to stretch it as much as he could, but right now he is hanging back in 4th place. Nicholas Budimlich looking to win I believe his first race of the season, if not his MCORL career. But right now that number 19 car is a man on a mission right now, trying to get up to that number 84 car, the rip-off Alex Bowman car. Nicholas Budimlich has built an 8-second lead here, but right now it looks like he is losing time to Robbie Gilvin. However, that being said, when they cross the line, we will still have 15 laps to go. Oh, LKP is into the wall there, and side by side dealing with Arya Carmona and Alexander, I almost called him James or Jonathan, sorry. But Alexander Vargas, one of the lap cars. Arya Carmona, though, is in a much better position here than that 45 car is. So right now they're racing. Technically, I mean, this is kind of equivalent to the 45 racing the leader right now. I think he should probably be letting that 1 car go, but got to understand, these guys are also battling to get back on the lead lap or to unlap themselves if possible. 49 car currently being scored in 9th place as it stands. So out of 14 cars started, we have 12 cars remaining. Here in Phoenix, the desert has claimed 2 here so far. But right now, Nicholas Budimlich, he is rapidly losing time to that 69 car. He's almost lost an entire second in about 1 lap. About 3 laps. So this is a bit of a scary thing for that Coca-Cola Chevy. Will he be able to hold on to this lead? Can he hold on for 13 more laps? We're about to find out. But he's got to get past Carl first. The 88 car almost gets that 31 car up into the wall. Arya Carmona might be a little bit of a shield here for him if the leaders do get up to him. Robbie Gilvin and the 84 of Joshua Clements trying their best to work together to get up to the front here. But right now they do have lap cars to deal with. Alexander Vargas, Carl Childress, Arya Carmona, those three are going to be their main obstacles trying to get up to Nicholas Budimlich. But they are gaining time to that number 31 Chevy. When he crosses the line, we will have 11 laps to go here in Avondale. LKP into pit road, getting service on his car. Looks like he's going to get some fresh tires on that Hunt Brothers Pizza Mustang. Nicholas Budimlich did get a small boost on that last lap. He gained about a tenth of a second here. And Budimlich, got to remember, this guy might be on older tires than the guys behind him. Robbie Gilvin and Joshua Clements might have the advantage because these two, remember, they came into pit road together. 10 laps to go here in Phoenix. No battles to speak of here. I don't even think this is a battle. I think they're just trying to stay close to each other and try and get some speed off each other to try and get up to Nicholas Budimlich. This might end up being a tire strategy race here. 9 to go. You're watching the MCORL on PRN. Coming up next week for MCORL Racing. I'm sorry. Coming up next week for MCORL Racing. The MCORL Championship Series heads to Las Vegas for the Esquema de Apostas 400. A 67-lap race around the 1.5 mile Las Vegas Motor Speedway near the Nellis Air Force Base. Once again, Las Vegas next week, round 9 out of 20 for the Esquema de Apostas 400. Only on Prodigy Racing Network. 8 laps to go here in Phoenix. In case you're just tuning in, Nicholas Budimlich might be challenging Ryan Santana for most laps led here today, but Robbie Gilvin and Joshua Clements look like they're done playing nice with each other here. That 84 is going to have to try and get past that 69. This is the first time I've seen a number 84 Chevrolet have speed in 2023. Because Jimmy Johnson sure as hell ain't doing it. Right now, Nicholas Budimlich, there's one word that is a curse word to that 31 car right now, and that word is caution. He does not want to see that yellow flag out today, right now. Carl Childress moving to the high side to avoid the leaders. Robbie Gilvin and Joshua Clements. Robbie Gilvin might end up taking the points lead after this if this continues being the way that it is. Oh, what the heck? I am so sorry. No, he's not even going to be close to taking the points lead. Well, he could. He's tied with Jerry. No, I think I think Ryan Santana pretty much has to crash out for him to even have a chance here. By the way, halfway point of the season, we have a 19 points gap between Jerry Cook and Robbie Gilvin right now are tied for second. Even if this doesn't get him the points lead, he will be solidified as the runner-up here. Gilvin on the inside, Joshua Clements on the outside, and the 69 will use the 49 car as a pick here. And then it will be a drag race here to the line. 4 laps to go. This is a battle for second right now as Nicholas Budimlich is actually now starting to build time on the 69 car. Well, he's pretty much said goodbye to this entire field so far. Only the top 5 are on the lead lap. We have Smoke. And it's Carl Childress. Same reaction to that as Mike Joy had in 2020 whenever Cody Ware spun. That's Cody Ware. Joshua Clements still trying his best here. 3 to go. He's got a massive run on the outside. Trailer Park Girls go around the outside. as the 84 sticks to the high line, the Larson line here in Phoenix. Drag race to the line. He'll beat out the 69 on that lap. 2 laps to go here in Phoenix. Ryan Santana is now officially the last one on the lead lap as Arya Carmona has succumbed to the 31. Coming off of turn number 4. White flag. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Nicholas Budimlich. Pretty sure he is looking for his first win of the season. And here he is coming in through the dogleg. 7 seconds behind him is a battle for second. But coming off of turn number 4, he's done it. Nicholas Budimlich will win here in Phoenix. And we got a spin. Flandre Wilson having some trouble here. Joshua Clements will win the battle here. He'll take second place. And then after that, Robbie Gilvin rounds out the top 3. Ryan Santana 4th. Carl Childress is dead. And Arya Carmona will come home in 5th. A lap down, but she will score a top 5 here in Phoenix. Let's take a look at your finishing order, brought to you by Sunoco Fueling Victories. Actually, wait, the 31's got to do his burnout. We'll wait for that. Oh, LKP, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. I love you, bro, but you're an idiot. Okay. Nicholas Budimlich burning it down here in Phoenix. Making the desert hotter than it already is. And that 31 Chevy. Mirror to the RCR camp's success so far this season. He's brought that number 31 car back into victory lane. Let's take a look at your finishing order, brought to you by Sunoco Fueling Victories. Nicholas Budimlich will win his first race of the season. Actually, I've got to verify that. Actually, that might not be true at all. I can't find him on the thingy, so he might not even be in points. Which means this probably will be his first win of the season. After that, you've got Joshua Clements. Sorry. I gotta delete all... I know I said this last time, but I gotta delete all those. Robbie Gilvin 3rd, Ryan Santana 4th, Arya Carmona 5th. After that, you got Flandre Wilson 6th, Victor Delgado the 3rd and 7th, Ethan Mingalelli 8th, Alexander Vargas 9th, and LKP finishing out the top 10. Jonathan Hutto finished 3 laps down in 11th place, and Carl Childress was the last one to finish. He finishes 12th place, 8 laps down. Oh my god. Unfortunately, Phil Parker and James Hammond did not finish this race. Okay, that's cool. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, I suppose. Thank you for closing the server like that. Anyway, that's going to do it for us here at Prodigy Racing Network. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. 10 of you were watching at once. Wow, okay. MCORL appears to be getting more and more popular here. But I'd like to thank everybody for watching today's broadcast. We hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun bringing it to you. We're not done. Later tonight, once again, 10 o'clock p.m. or 10:30, I forgot. The IFAR Premier League will be heading to Calder Park in Melbourne, Australia for the Australia Night Race. That will be only on Prodigy Racing Network, plus the drivers' perspectives if they choose to stream it. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is once again your head commentator, Nicholas Koskinen. Thank you for watching the MCORL on PRN. Nicholas Budimlich will win here in Phoenix. We'll see you in Las Vegas.